Hi, I'm Mark Michelson, Editor-Chief of Printing Impressions, and welcome to this edition of Impressions Exchange. I have with me today Jim Gavitt, who's the Chief Revenue Officer of District Photo, and your headquarters is in Beltsville, Maryland. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, District Photo, you're celebrating your 75th anniversary this year. Can you just talk a little bit how the company has grown from like a small silver halide black and white photo lab into this huge, fully digital international business?
Yeah, so it's been a long road for sure. The business really started, it's always been a family business. Started back in 1949 when Mel Cohen purchased the company. And it's been in the Cohen family for ever since. And at the time, it was interesting. Over the initial years in silver halide, as you mentioned, we were really a mail order company providing mail order services for the film industry. So think about when your parents used to send in their 35 millimeter film into a provider who would then produce prints. And then send them back to you in the mail. So I believe at one time we were actually the largest mailing house in the country. So that was really kind of the beginning of the film side of the business. In 1989, Mel's son Neil was named president, and that really kind of marked the transition of the company into more of a digital focused company. Over the next 30 years, we were really in the e-commerce space in the photo product business. So we were directly going to consumer, etc. Since then, we're really not in the B2C space anymore. And we're solely focused on being the number one fulfiller in the e-commerce business for the large photo houses you think of today.
I think your footprint now spans 3 continents. Where are the production facilities located?
Yeah, so we are on 3 different continents. We have 3 facilities in the US. The first is in Phoenix, Arizona, Louisville, Kentucky, and finally Beltsville, Maryland, which is our home base. In Europe, we go by the name of the Harrier Group, and we have a facility in the UK and also in Prague. And then finally, we have Prima in Melbourne, Australia.
Right. And you mentioned about how you've evolved more to what really you're a more B2B company. What are the primary products that you produce today?
Yeah, we are in the photo space heavily in products like prints, photo books, and all those photo products. But we're also big in the gift market. Canvas, mugs, blankets, apparel, bags, items like that.
Who are some of the primary clients that District Photo has in the photo space?
Yeah, so we're obviously one of the largest fulfillers in the country and across the globe. Customers like Planet Art, Snapfish, Shutterfly, Amazon, Walgreens. Most of your large photo product e-commerce companies are in our portfolio, and that's where our real focus has been.
Well, you have quite a big inkjet printing footprint. You currently have 8 ProStream web-fed inkjet presses from Canon Solutions America that are operating in your various production facilities. Why did District Photo opt for that particular press platform?
Well, at the time we reviewed a whole host of solutions in that space, but Canon really had a unique width of web, which was one thing. So they had the widest web in the 20-inch space, as well as the quality of the ProStream was really second to none, and that's what really allowed us to bring those into our shop.
So, what are the primary products that you're outputting on the ProStreams?
Well, first and foremost, we moved our print volume from the silver halide to the inkjet platform on the ProStreams. And I think that's a real testament to the ability they have and our ability, honestly, to change an industry. So subsequently, we've migrated yearbooks and photo products as well, photo books, etc. And we continue to look at other products we can move onto the ProStreams today.
Right. Well, you mentioned yearbooks. Has the ProStream enabled you to like enter new markets that you weren't in before?
Yeah, so actually, my job at District Photo is exactly that. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer, and my responsibility is really to bring in new products to fill up all this capacity that we have. So we're looking at things like sheet music, music books, publishing, and manuals to help fill up that space.
With such a large fleet of ProStreams, how has been the ongoing support of Canon?
So Canon, first of all, is a terrific company. I've been in the manufacturing side of the business for years. But what sets Canon apart is their ability to put resources towards startup and servicing of the equipment. They're really second to none in that area.
And you mentioned about the quality. I mean, that's really a non-issue coming off those ProStreams.
Yeah, I mean, I think the testament is for us to be able to move silver halide, kind of a benchmark technology, to running prints on an inkjet platform. That tells you the quality and where it's at.
What are some of the advantages that you see from producing these products now via inkjet web?
Yeah, as we move from kind of the former digital toner type space into real inkjet, the advantages are not only in quality, et cetera, but also in throughput. I mean, the technology is so much faster, and we can improve turnaround times and really deliver to our clients what they need.
Jim, thank you so much for your time today and much continued success in your new role as Chief Revenue Officer at District Photo.
Mark, I appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thank you. To all our viewers, thank you so much for watching Impressions Exchange. We'll see you next time.